What is up, traders? I am back from my vacation. I went to Boston for a couple days for the 4th of July and to see some family and stuff like that. I'm back now, and I wanted to go over some crypto, especially Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin today. It has been a couple days, so I want to keep you guys updated with what's going on with the coins. Taking a look at Bitcoin first. Well, actually, we have equilibrium patterns across the board. And we have Bitcoin actually making lower lows and lower highs, which means that it's in a downtrend. And when something makes higher highs and higher lows, that means that it is in an uptrend. So right now, Bitcoin is in a daily downtrend, but not too worried at the moment. Let's draw out our lines and see what we're working with. We're actually trading in this range for like a week now. So we had that high on the 26th of June at 13,868, almost at 14,000. We had the temporary low here at 10,300. And when I say temporary, that's because it actually made lower lows. So yeah, temporary low at 10,300. It had the high of the bounce at 12,444. It made a lower low here at 96.51, a lower high from 12,444. The lower high is set at basically $12,064. And now Bitcoin is retracing, trying to test support at 9,600. Anything above 9,600 is a good sign for the bulls. It means that it is not going to be trending down anymore. That means that it's not going to be making lower lows. It'll hold this low and hopefully stay in this range. The best case scenario for Bitcoin would be if, for example, we did test these lows. Let me make that white. We did test these lows. We hold, we go up and try to form another lower high, and then form a higher low, and then shoot up and try to test new highs again. So that's the best case scenario for Bitcoin. A break of 12,000 is a beautiful sign. That means that it's not going to be in an uptrend. That means that the lows are not getting lower anymore. So that trend will break and it will be in an uptrend. And similarly, when we move on to Ethereum, it has similar structure except it did not make lower lows. It basically held for a double bottom. So let's go to Ethereum. Ethereum had the high at $364. The initial low of the pullback was set at 273. It had a lower high here at 324. This, to me, I'm going to count this candle as a double bottom. It did make a lower low from 273 to 270, so it was only a $3 lower low. So I'm just going to count this as a double bottom. And it did make another lower high from 324 down here at 304. So we're now in this range between 273 and 304 for Ethereum. Big sign for the bulls. What the bulls need is a test of $304, a break of $304. That would give the trend change to the bulls. And instead of making lower highs, you can see this high, lower, this high, lower. Instead of setting a lower high and keep trending down, a break of 304 would be a great sign for the bulls and probably bullish for all of crypto in general. I don't know which coin out of the three is going to begin its movements, but usually once one of the main three coins breaks bullish or breaks bearish, the other two seem to follow along after. So keeping an eye on different coins gives you good chance to see what's going on in the other coins, and they're all patterns. So if one thing happens on one coin, probably it's going to happen with the other coins. So moving on to Litecoin. Litecoin had its high at $146. The initial low of the pullback went to 109, and the high of the bounce was at 136. It had a higher low set at 111, and recently a lower high set at 127. So Litecoin showing good signs of an equilibrium pattern. You see the lows are getting higher and the highs are getting lower, meaning that the range is tightening. So the signal you would need to make a trade with a decent amount of size would be a break of 127, and that would be a basically a trend change. So instead of the range tightening, that means that the range would break, and that would be a good sign for the bulls. And a break of 127 for Litecoin would probably result in testing these highs at 146. So right now, Litecoin is looking good. Anything above 111 is still a higher low, which keeps the bulls in control and keeps the equilibrium pattern in play. That's it for crypto today. I gotta run. I gotta do some errands, but tomorrow I will do another video on Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. See where we're heading in the equilibrium patterns. And then Monday we will start the Robinhood challenge, which is a little challenge I'm doing. Starting out Robinhood with $1,000, something any of you guys can do. It's a simple application on iPhone and on Android. So you get the Robinhood app and you can trade Bitcoin, Litecoin. You can trade U.S. securities. You can trade options. You can do a whole bunch of stuff. So I'm going to do a Robinhood challenge where I start with $1,000 and see if I can grow it over the course of a few months or a year, whatever it's going to be, just to show you guys simple trades, simple day trades, and to get investing. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. We'll be posting more videos now that I'm back from vacation, and I hope you guys have safe trading.